Hello, Inna and Voron. This video has been created for you as for business owners. Technical specification designed for staff may be ordered additionally. The purpose of this video is to describe each aspect of the service we offer in a brief and intensive manner. The deliverables of our 4 or 5 months cooperation will be as follows. 1. We will establish the system for drawing new customers. 2. The established system for drawing new partners, i.e. the clinics we will cooperate with. 3. Efficient sales department for efficient key business indicators, management and control. Let's consider them individually. The first aspect is an established system for drawing new customers. What does it mean? How will your business change if this department is established? For instance, as of the time the audit was conducted, your company had 0 contacts for a week. I guarantee that you will have at least 300 plus contacts per week, including incoming and outgoing contacts, i.e. calls and emails orders. The purpose of the business development department is to gain new contacts. Then the sales department is engaged. So, secondly, efficient sales department. Sales are a heart and soul of business, and this department will be supported with software, marketing package, selling presentation, sales techniques, understanding of the target audience, and first and foremost contacts, which will be the first department's result. In other words, your sales will be regular. The third point is efficient management and control over your key business indicators. It's very important for the results of the business development department and the sales department to be turned into your key business indicators so that the company can have conscious impact of them and therefore manage them. This is how I see the general deliverables of your company in 4 to 5 months of our cooperation. And this result consists of at least 51 stages. I will describe them in more detail. 1. Development of the company's business model within the CIS territory. Concept development at the initial stage. Why the concept? Because in the beginning we take hypothetical information, I mean we suppose the stages the customer will go through, the products offered by the company, the way partners will be drawn to the company, the way clinics will partner with our company, the way clinics will partner with our company and whether they will be interested in that. And we develop the hypothetical business model concept. After this concept is adapted to the reality, it's tested to check its efficiency. This way we see what model will turn out to be highly efficient, and this is the only case when we can say that we have an efficient business model of the company, i.e. the model which has stood the test of reality. This model will be developed for you at the first stage. 2. Development of the multi-landing and equivalent of a website, a selling page on the internet, i.e. multi-landing. It's a selling internet page. Each customer type is direct to the page adapted to their specific needs. This page describes their fears, challenges and solutions we offer. And this page provokes to leave a contact. Numerous offers will be united into one landing and make a powerful instrument for drawing contact. 3. Long-term strategy. SEO promotion of the company's website, i.e. the multi-landing we will develop for you. Its long-term promotion is SEO promotion and its short-term promotion is contextually targeting advertising. Now let me tell you about SEO promotion. It's a reliable way to stay in the top of search engines. You must be first while your competitors are inactive. It works the following way. The first company which makes it well will be shown by Yandex and Google in the search results. 4. Short-term strategy. The fastest way to be in the top position of Yandex and Google is by keyword search. Contextually targeted advertising, Yandex Direct and Google AdWords support and analytics will immediately bring us to the top if this tool is used. 5. Creation of communities in social media. Kontakte and Facebook is a useful tool to draw and retain target audience. That's obvious. 6. Development of content, filling and maintenance of Kontakte and Facebook communities. Articles, commercial offers, events and training materials are posted. They are regularly posted in our communities, so the target audience plunges deeper and deeper in the information we give. This way the audience gets warmer and receives our offers from time to time, and they turns into our customers. It's a good tool for drawing and retaining. 7. Contextually targeted advertising on Kontakte and Facebook. This type of advertising enables finding target audience on the social media and showing them our offers and ads. For instance, people visit our website which has a special mark. Those visitors who have visited us themselves are marked with it, and then they are forwarded to their email, social media and shown our ads. So the person perceives us as the company which is advertised widely, but in fact ads are shown to the people who have demonstrated initial interest. It's quite a powerful advertising and promotional tool. 8. Development of the selling presentation for partnering doctors and customers. I mean that the manager who will hold meetings with the customers and clinics must be well trained, as he or she will offer partnership and services. We have developed more than 100 of such presentations, and it's our 40. We will develop this presentation for you. 9. Development of a compilation of training videos and their optimization for YouTube, keyword search queries in Yandex and Google. We find any information searched for by a potential customer and make video compilation for these queries, and then direct these queries to the compilations we have developed. This way we say at the end of the video, leave us your contacts and you will get more detailed information, or call our manager or advisor to receive more information or documents. In other words, in the end we provoke them to leave a contact in exchange for something valuable, for a kind of a gift. When they leave us a contact, we keep working with them and repeat this process systematically. 10. Development of highly technological promotion videos. Arrival of the film crew is approved by you. It's one of the most expensive producers in the list of our services. If you want to save money, it can be done at this stage. But with the count of the fact that your customers are a VIP segment, such videos will make an impression on them and enable you to stand out from your competitors and ground prices for your services. Why so expensive? Such videos enable drawn-in partners, clinics, because they demonstrate a high level of your preparation. This is what makes us different from competitors. Competitors do not make such videos. Competitors do not tell about all aspects of the services provided in so much detail. That is why we recommend making such videos, but if you want to save money, it's the very stage where a lot can be saved. But if it's a VIP segment, I do recommend such videos. 11. Development and editing of videos on the landing page. A landing page is an internet page, a website which captures data of the people who are interested. Some landing pages will have videos and some won't. So the special selling video is made and placed on this page. This video increases conversation of the page, and we will make it. 13. Creation, formatting and optimization of the YouTube channel. Video marketing is gaining popularity day by day. This channel will be used to draw and return target audience and will be integrated into your business. 13. Development of email marketing and setting of the letter thread. Every company uses email. This channel will be used to draw and return target audience. There are some people who do not use social media media are not active on the internet, but they still use email. This is what email marketing is for you. We will find them where they are, thus increasing this quantity of contacts from and therefore with our company.
Обращений от нашей компании и, соответственно, количество обращений в нашу компанию.
15. Development of the potential customer's data capture system, which is called lead magnets. In order to work with email address, they must be regular drawn, i.e. you must get them from somewhere if you need them to work. So we need addresses of the people interested of them. The following lead magnets are used for the purpose. The principle sounds like that. Wanna use this nice thing? Where shall we send it? Leave us your email and it will be sent there. The person leaves us his or her email, which gets into our sales funnel, and we start working with it. It may be, for instance, 3 ways to create breeze size with no consequence. Get a video report. Where to send? The person leaves an email address and the report, which is prepared in advance, is sent. This is where we will get the person email and the sales department will continue the work. 16. Creation of auto funnels. It's highly recommended to integrate this tool into your business. It's an excellent way to draw new leads. It's an excellent way to have your customers back if they have been at our website, seen an offer, but have not responded. A special auto funnel is made. It's a series of the additional offers on them they might be interested in. People have seen our offers, some of them have responded, and some have not. The chain of special videos and special offers goes to those on who have not responded. It's like, you have been interested in that, aren't you interested in this? If they do not respond, then you must be interested in this, and altogether they bring excellent results. Find out more about it. This way, the people who have said no to us for some reason or have not responded may be brought back if this auto-funnel principle is applied. 17. Making a vacancy partnership development manager. It will be an individual employee who will call clinics and find out whether they are interested in cooperation at the first stage. The purpose of this manager is to appoint his meeting with the negotiation manager of a potential partner. A negotiating manager is a qualified person who is worth more. If he or she spends time just calling clinics, it will be inefficient resource allocation. That is why there must be an individual employee who will call clinics and appointed meetings. His or her work results are meetings. So, to start with, you must hire a partnership development manager who will make cold calls. The first thing we will do is to select a team of such callers whose purpose is to detect initial interest and appointed a meeting with the decision maker. 18. Placement of the business development manager's vacancy on various platforms. So at the stage 17 we drafted a vacancy, and at the stage 18 we post on the principal online bulletin boards, i.e. the ones where people look for a job. 19. Competitions. So in addition to generating a contact, we will have access to candidate CVs on these websites and hold simultaneous competitions consisting of 3 selection stages. We usually select 2 or 3 decent candidates for the probation period. In other words, the purpose of the stage 19 is to hold competitions to select decent candidates for the vacancy of business development manager.
Менеджер по привлечению новых клиентов. Двигаемся дальше.
12. Development of reports of the business development manager. In addition to reports in the CRM system, managers consolidate data for the day. How many calls they have made and how efficient these calls have been. They submit this consolidated report to their head. We will develop these reports. 21. Development of the adaptation program for the business development managers. Employees may be hired and fired by our company, but it shall not affect the company. We need a wise adaptation program in order to reduce dependence on the exciting staff. This adaptation program must be autonomous and must not engage time of more qualified staff. We make an internal internet page to be used by the company staff. There are lessons 1, 2, 3 where they answer questions, and only then a more qualified person is engaged.
Подключаем компетентного человека. Двигаемся дальше.
22. Development of duty regulations of the business development manager. Duty regulations are a document to be used daily. The problem is that in many companies duty regulations play a formal role, are of formal nature. It's either due to negligence of the senior executives of the company or in accordance with the laws of Ukraine. I mean, the law prescribes that there must be duty regulations, but they are not applicable. The employee who comes to work every day cannot look there and do what is said in it because provisions are absolutely different from necessary real actions. The point is the applicable duty regulations are a document a manager uses daily. He or she comes and sees that it's necessary to turn on a computer, make 25 calls, enter their results into the CRM system, and send a report in the evening. Everything is described in detail. All necessary action are in duty regulations. If there is any primary information, it first gets to one manager who processes in according to the duty regulations and transfers to another manager. There is clearly allocated work prescribed by duty regulations. There are assigned responsibilities. In the end, managers cannot point at each other and say that it's not their responsibility. All duties are allocated in a clear manner. 23. Adaptation and certification of the business development manager. At this stage, employees are ready to act. First they are adept, then certified. We see that they are ready, so they might commence work. At this stage, they are already trained. So we have come through the engagement section, and now we are coming to the sales section. What we do to make the sales department work efficiently and sell, and to provide for everything necessary to achieve the results. 24. Installation of IP telephony. IP telephony is installed turnkey. We will select equipment, provide for software, cards and service on our own. The server will be installed in your company, so you will have multi-channel communication, and we will be able to listen to every call, see all call statistics, how many incoming and outgoing calls have been made, how many calls have been missed, in how many seconds the telephone is picked up, how quickly the telephone is picked up. All information will be kept on your company server. It will be reliable and convenient. 25. Installation of the basic CRM systems. We have it developed by our IT specialists, but in the beginning it's furnished in the basic version. It's difficult to develop sales and scale business without this version. The CRM system records each contact with the company, including incoming and outgoing contacts. Any contact is recorded, then we can efficiently see each manager's work and business operation is general. In other words, it's very important research of the company which enable us to see our interaction with all customers from the first contact up to the sales system. It's the main tool of the sales department control system. I suggest watching a short video on the CRM system to be integrated into your company. We are often asked about results of CRM integration into the sales department. Is there real evidence that it's worth it? We have decided to make an experiment at the example of the individual company and show what can expect from integration of the basic CRM process. We have taken one of the potential CRM buyers, Fireballot, Dance Studio, and have offered them to become our search object. A Dance Studio is a good example. These are B2C services with a relatively high bill and quite a high sales cycle. In simple words, 3 managers and head are a typical business with a typical sales department. The main idea of the research is simple. All main indicators of the sales department will be measured for a month. After that, we will integrate the CRM into the company and measure these indicators in a month again. We will compare the numbers before and after the integration and see the effect of the CRM. When the guys offered us to take part in the experiment, I agreed without hesitation. Of course, being a director, I was interested in the results. I had no idea how many new things I could find out about my sales department. During a month, our searches simply measured main indicators and did not interfere with the work at all. We counted incoming contacts, listened to telephone conversations, and recorded each customer at each stage of the research. Our task was to measure the indicated with the most accurate with no impact on them. So, following the months of measurement, the first numbers were received: 970 contacts by all channels, 112 successfully closed deals, conversation of the 12%, 2-week average duration of the deal from the first contact to closing, an average bill 12,000 rubles. Following the month of the measurement, our task was to integrate the CRM system into the sales department and a number of basic processes. 3 simple rules were introduced. Rule 1. Record all incoming leads. To start with, all incoming contacts were directed to the individual employee. He was supposed to record contacts of each lead and transfer the call to the sales manager. Rule 2. Follow each lead through the sales funnel from stage to stage. We developed the sales funnel consisting of 4 stages: initial contact, first visit, Quest lesson, and purchase of the subscription. Before that, each manager had tried to immediately sell the lead studio lessons. Now he was just supposed to transfer the lead to the following sales stage. Now, when the first contact was made, the manager did his best to make a customer attend the studio personally, told about its benefits. He sought a visit rather than subscription. During the visit, the manager persuaded the customer to attend a Quest lesson. The customer was offered to enter into a contact after the Quest lesson only. Each stage the customer had passed was recorded with the CRM. And the last rule was that a certain action was to be planted. We and the head of the sales department made the managers remember the first scene. If no action is planned for the lead, it means nothing is sold, so there are no sales. A call, a reminder, numerous invitation to see the studio. This long process rather than closing of the deal itself is called sale. We need a couple of weeks to introduce these 3 rules and achieve a final stage of the experiment, to measure the same indicators for 30 days again, but this time after the integration of the CRM. It was much easier to record controlled indicators after the month of work with CRM. Now all data could be taken from the system, but in order to maintain the experimental integrity, checking all indicators by means of alternative sources was important. We used data from the automatic telephone station and our specialist measurements for the same 30 days. The results were as follows. Number of incoming leads was a bit lower probably, due to the season impact. There were 812 of them, but there were already 173 or 17% successfully closed deals. The average duration of the deal changed significantly and made 17 days. The average bill grew considerably as customers had started to order an extended package of service and paid for larger training terms and amounted to 25,000 rubles. When the experiment was over, its results were a pleasant surprise. It turned out additional sales could be obtained not only from increasing the promotional budget, but also for working with the existing customers. That research was conducted for 2 months, and now it can be said for sure that integration of the CRM results in 40% increase in conversation and 25% increase in average bill. In aggregate, sales are increased by 112%. 26. Making sales funnel in each area and indicator analysis. A sales funnel is stages, any sales is stages, a call, another call, a commercial offer, a meeting, another meeting, and finally sale. Each stage is a number. Altogether, they help us understand what a sale funnel is. Each stage is represented by a number. All contacts will make a sale funnel which may be monitored by different periods. For instance, for a week, a month, a day. And we will see everything in indicators rather than feelings. Also, it already exists in your company, but it's simply ignored and omitted. In order to make it work, we will turn these actions into indicators and see how efficiently our system works. In general, it's called a sales funnel. 27. Development of unique commercial offer for each target audience. To start with, we will analyze the competitors' model, monitor the market, see how the competitors sell, divide customers into categories and develop a unique commercial offer for each category. In other words, why buy from you? Why it's worth buying from you even if the competitors offer a lower price? Because you offer something more than a price. It will be a unique commercial offer. A unique commercial offer will be created for each category of customers and tested in real conditions. In other words, we make a certain numbers of calls and offers, see how people respond and improve our unique commercial offer. In fact, this stage is implemented during the entire project. We always try to make our offers stronger, more interesting as to the entire market, to make it more interesting than our competitors on. This is where a sense of the unique commercial offer. It will be developed for each category of customers. 28. Development of the lead contact chain. Blunt sales are inefficient. A customer needs time to think. You must develop mutual relations. In this then, the deal cycle may be from 10 days up to 6 months. The person needs to think and find money. The customer must be regularly contacted until he or she buys from you. So you need a pretext for each contact. All contacts together will turn into the system of mutual relations with the lead. This lead contact chain will be developed for each category of customers. It's the thing to work in your business. 29. Introducing of briefing and charts for the staff. In other words, have your finger on the pulse. Goal setting for the day in the morning and day analysis in the evening. It's condition of efficient team management and control. Viber chart. It enables prompt information exchange during the day and quick settlement of issues and needs of your staff. Each chat participant may see this issue and answer to it. The integration result often enables solving tasks promptly. 30. Development scripts for the partnership development managers. Script is a speech template. It's developed for a manager to have a conversation script. It results in reduction of the numbers of mistakes in the course of communications. The managers does not have to remember lots of information and think of anything. The most successful model is tested and packed into the digital form. This document is sent to the manager who uses it in communication. Now he or she has an efficient communication model. It's taken from the document we develop and it will be integrated into your business. 31. Development of the incentive system for the sales department. Financial and non-financial rewards are taken into account. Financial loans are a bonus plus percent on the basis of key indicators. So, for instance, we need calls. Rewards are based on how many calls the person has made. If we need efficient calls, it's another type of reward which also depends on the result. We find out what exactly we need. and these criteria are used as key indicators on the basis of which an employee is rewarded financially. There is also a non-financial part, namely training, personal development, things which are important for the employer. It's taken into account and packed into the commercial offer for our staff. 32. Development of the sales managers' working technology. Our managers will not work in the chaotic manner. They will work on the basis of certain precise technologies. 33. Making a vacancy incoming contact processing manager. We have discussed a manager making outgoing calls, but there will also be incoming calls. These contacts must be processed by an absolutely different person with higher qualification in comparison with the one making cold calls. As this customer has already been drawn, money has been spent to get him or her into the company, and there must be a responsible person who will process these contacts. This person needs to be hired separately and the vacancy is drawn up. I mean, the requirements for this vacancy will be different from the ones for the person making cold calls. 34. Placement of the incoming contacts processing managers vacancy on various platforms. We will draft a vacancy and place it on various platforms. 35. Competitions for the incoming contacts processing managers vacancy. Several competitions will also be held for these vacancies on the basis of the studied scheme. 2 or 3 strong candidates will be selected for a probation period. 36. Development of the adaptation program for incoming contacts processing manager. These managers will also have to be adapted and certified in order to enable them to start work. 37. Development of the applicable duty regulation for incoming contact processing managers. 38. Development of reporting for incoming contact processing managers. 39. Development of scripts for incoming contact processing managers. These scripts are different from business development manager scripts.
Которые мы разработали выше для менеджера активного отдела продаж, тех, кто делает холодные звонки. Также мы разрабатываем скрипты для менеджера, который принимает обращения. Это будут другие скрипты, другие сценарии.
40. Making a checklist to listen to managers' calls to control their work. Their calls are regularly listened to. Therefore, there must be an individual document, a checklist with the assessment criteria for the negotiation quality. Managers' call, their works is monitored. Successful and failing negotiation scripts are analyzed by the senior executives. It's done on a regular basis.
И это делается системно.
41. Selection of the employer in the charge for the listening to calls and checking reports. This employer divides calls into successful and failing ones. We understand who has made a failing call and work with him or her. This way, we take successful calls and compare them with the failing ones. We also prize the employer working on the basis of the script and making successful calls. A separate employer is necessary for the analysis, as 200 calls will be made per day. And if the head listened to the calls, there will be no time left for anything else. 42. The plunge into sales and negotiation trainings for all managers. Managers have direct impact on sales and then need to be trained. We hire the employees who are eager to study and provide them with the professional development they want. Our managers are grateful to the company and work very well. They are thankful for training. There are people who resist development. They say, I know everything, I am the smartest and trainings are no use. And there are people who say, come on, teach me and I'll do everything. These are the people we select. 43. Formation of the final adaptation training and website development program for internal use by all company staff. In the other words, the experience gained for 4 or 5 months of our cooperation will be packed in the conditional automatic training system. So the adaptation program will not be final at the initial stages. We keep studying after the staff have been trained thoroughly. All the information is video recorded and used to make a final adaptation program.
Делается конечная программа адаптации, да, то есть формируем конечную программу адаптации, и это пункт номер 44.
44. Engagement of the market specialist and market specialist assistant to the company on a permanent basis. It's done toward the end of the project. A market specialist who maintains and develops the established business development system is hired to the team. We will develop a certain resource with a number of website commercial offers and advertising settings. Then we will need a person to manage the resource and work with those programs, to analyze advertising settings and influence the price of the customers drawn to the company. These are the tasks of the marketing department, so we will hire this responsible person. 45. Adaptation and certification of the market specialists.
После этого мы говорим, да, этот человек готов, вот он принял работу, он хорошо делает свою работу, и этот пункт выполнен. То есть это будет критерий.
46. Duty regulations, reporting.
Пункт номер
47. Extra players for the team, their selection and adaptation. Plunging into the project deeper than we are now. Now we still have not plunged into the project, but then the need will arise to draw various resources and things we want. For instance, a business owner says, and I want to have this and that in my company. It happens in the course of the project. These people are also selected, adapted, and their works is integrated into the company. We do it professionally within rather short terms. So we will require necessary staff, for instance, one C software expert or accountant. 48. Regular business advisory meeting for company owners. There is a flexible schedule, as agreed. There is a certain need. There is an interest. There is a questions. We talk.
Есть какой-то вопрос.
It's called strategic sessions for business owners. It's a thing to be provided during the entire project. We have a good established skill of finding the necessary information. Then we find necessary specialists. You contact us and we provide this information to you.
Находить нужную информацию, да, или находить нужных специалистов. Вы обращаетесь, и мы предоставляем вам эту информацию. Пункт номер
49. Development of training platform for business owners. The market changed rapidly and new technologies appear. We have collected trainings from the leading business trainers in the CIS. We have spent dozens thousand dollars for the training we would like to provide to you.
То есть вы говорите, я хочу прокачаться в такой-то теме.
You state the theme, and we select materials from the people we already trust. These materials are available.
Скажем так, кому есть уже доверие. Мы подберем обучение. Рынок обучения, он очень большой, огромный. И нужно выбрать реально эффективных тренеров. Да, вот у нас такие есть. Мы уже их выбрали, и мы их предоставим в ваше пользование.
50. Integration of the CRM system and IP technology. These are initially different services. IP telephony and the CRM systems are installed separately. They are combined for managers' convenience as well as convenient control by senior executives. There has been a contact with the company and the managers has entered this information into the system. But he has been talking on the phone with the lead, and this information is also entered. How to listen to it, how to understand whether the entered data corresponds to the actual conversation. In general, how to listen to the call. A separate service must be entered for the calls to be listened to there. At this stage, these two services are integrated and play button is added next to the customer's contact in order to listen to the call. Integration is separate work to be done by us. It's done toward the end of the project. We will do this within 2 first months. You are guaranteed to have it in 3 months. 51. Improvement of the CRM system for necessary reporting and analytics. After we understand what we want from the resources we have created, is developed and performed by the IT specialists. What analytics do we want to see? For instance, the CRM systems may calculate salaries on its own. All needs will be implemented in the CRM system and will provide us with this information in the automatic mode. We will not have to select customers' categories or search information manually. The CRM system may be set up to do it instead of us. Such solutions are very expensive and improve the company analytical and strategic capabilities greatly. It will be done towards the end of the project.
Они очень дорогостоящие на самом деле и очень сильно увеличивают возможности компании, да, именно в аналитике, именно в стратегиях. Так вот, мы это реализуем ближе к концу проекта.
Deliverables. This offer consists of 51 stages. Implementation of the project lasts 4 to 5 months. We will try to implement the project in 4 months. There may be additional stage and needs with regard to the project which have not been described. They will appear only due to the fact that we will get to know more about this business and our customers. For instance, recruitment of any employees for regular placement on the internet boards is not included into the plan, but it will be implemented. During the project, our company will solve even those issues which have not been described. Our purpose is to achieve the goal in your business, and we will do our best to the reasonable extent, regardless of the fact whether it is included into this document or not. To sum up, establish system for drawing new customers. In other words, customers are systematically drawn all over Russia. It's something you will have in your business. It's something you will have in your business. 2. Efficient and equipped sales department with strong trained managers. There are regular sales in such departments. 3. Efficient key business indicators management and control. Your company may conclusively influence key indicators. You have a system for staff recruitment and adaptation for drawing customers and for reporting. All operation is transparent and based on numbers. This is what efficient management is, and it will work in your business. Partners and clinics which are beneficial to cooperate, the partners will also be drawn systematically. This is how I see the general deliverables of your company in 4 to 5 months of our cooperation. The full package of service will cost 61,012 Turkhan per month. It includes accommodation and flight of the firm crew to your destination and promotion budget, Yandex, Google, social media. It includes teamwork of more than 20 professionals. We can develop an economy package, just make a request. This offer has been developed with account of the fact that your customers are a VIP segment, so videos, websites, productions and managers' work will be on the VIP level. It means that videos as well as other aspects will be of supreme quality. The project will be complete in 4 months and we are ready to start full-scale work from today. For this purpose, you make a down payment for the first month, select a VIP or economy package. Pay for the first month of the teamwork, and from this day on we work to achieve the deliverables I have described. We can develop 2 simulations projects of this kind. Now we are negotiating with one more company, and I would prefer to cooperate with you, but I will start working with the company which pays first. So please inform us of your decisions this week, if it's possible. Thank you for your attention. See you.
Спасибо за внимание. До встречи.